Very proud of our team tonight. One of the things we talked about coming into this game was the fact that we felt like we'd lost a little bit of our swagger. And that happens when you lose games. And so the way we felt like we could get our swagger back was to get to playing how we need to play on the defensive end. So we trapped their ball screens, trapped their handoffs, and we just wanted to get out and go. And we shared the ball extremely well like we always do, but it started with our defense as it usually does. They made 4 of their first 6 threes, and then I think there were 3 of their next 24. So we just felt like from a conditioning standpoint that was important. But just staying together was the key for us. It was the first time we had lost 2 games in a week. It was the first time all season long we'd lost 2 straight games. And so it was important for us to stay together, to play hard, and so we bounced back tonight against a very improved team. And they had our full attention. You all know the deal at Boise. They took us into overtime and had a great chance to beat us. But great individual performances tonight by our guys. Mike Moser was terrific on the floor. One of the things we always put Mike into a situation where he's got to guard point guards, the way we switch 1 through 4. He did a great job. Justin Hawkins gave us great energy off the bench as he has all season long. In fact, he broke the game open with the big shots that he hit. Anthony Marshall's leadership has been tremendous all season long, and he was great tonight. The combination of Oscar and Anthony is so important to what we do. And then Chase, can't say enough about the job Chase has done. I mean, Chase is struggling a little bit with, you all read the story today, struggling a little bit with the injury, and yet he understands that we've got now 3 regular season games left in his career, and then a conference tournament, and then hopefully something after that. And he gave us a big lift with the way he shot the ball. And then Bryce Masama just continues to be the unsung hero for our team. We play much better offense. When we play through him, he's playing with confidence. You saw him hit the jump shot. He patrols the lane on defense, and just, again, just a very good team effort tonight. And when you lose a game, it's hard enough. When you lose 2 games, you can lose a little bit of confidence, but we talked about it being swagger and thought we got a little bit of that back tonight. We understand the challenge on Saturday. We need to continue to get better, but great team victory for us. Questions?
Any concern with the second chance points tonight?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That continues to be a concern. I guess if you graded us on an improvement, we went from 19 offensive rebounds to 13. But anytime you're playing against a team like Boise that shoots as many threes as they do, there are a lot of long rebounds. And the way we switch, one of the advantages of switching like we do is it prevents us from giving up open shots. But the downside of that is we get some tough matchups on the defensive boards. And so it's one of those things we just need to address. We'll watch some film. But overall, very good job. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I think we only gave up 4 or 5 offensive rebounds in the second half. And I thought I remember we gave up 8 or 9 in the first half. So, but always a concern for the obvious reasons that it gives them second chance points, and then if we can get a defensive rebound, we can push the ball and play. And the fast break points were 21-2, which is a huge deal for us. And then I thought Reggie Smith came in the game and gave us a nice lift as well with his energy.
Coach, the defense, particularly in the first half, I know it's probably as good as it has in a couple of weeks, and then they didn't have a single score in double digits. Just the effort that they were giving, is that as good as it's been in a while?
We talked about getting back to playing defense with a sense of urgency, and guys who have talked to me every day know that I've used that phrase, and our guys completely bought in, and we talked about getting our swagger back, and it starts on the defensive end. And anytime you trap ball screens against good shooting teams, you take a chance on them being able to rotate the ball. And so we did a great job on the weak side. We rotated the shooters, and we thought that was very good. But our defensive effort was the key to the game tonight. And again, Mike was terrific in terms of his effort. And but it always starts with our guards, with Oscar, with Anthony, with Hawk. They just do such a terrific job of guarding for us.
Coach, you've struggled with maintaining large leads in the past. What was the difference tonight? You guys were able to extend the lead?
Thought we did a better job being selective with our shots. I give our guys great freedom to shoot the ball when they're open. I want to continue to do that. We made 10 threes tonight. But the biggest part was we continued to get stops in the second half, held them to 35% from the floor. And probably even more important was we shared the ball. And for the most part, we can always micromanage and pick out a few shots here and there, but we threw the ball in the block and took good shots. And we gave up 13 offensive rebounds, but we got 11 ourselves and shot almost 50%. So numbers were good there. But it's just one of those things as we progress as a program, just learning how to play with a lead and continuing to be aggressive, but yet being selective with our shots.
You were able to get Chase 11 shots tonight and led the team. Was that part of the game plan coming in, was to kind of get him to get some shots off?
It's always the game plan for us because he's so important to what we do. Thing is, he's been such a good shooter that teams aren't leaving him, so he's not getting a lot of open looks. And we do feel like if we can get the ball to the block, it gives us more of an opportunity to get the ball to Chase, because they've got to do something with Bryce, because Bryce has become an effective post scorer, and so they're either going to play him one-on-one and he's going to score, or they're going to shade to him and we're going to get some open looks. And the other thing too was I thought our guards did a very good job. Now we had 19 assists, but I thought our guards did a good job of looking for Chase in transition. And when he scores like that, it gives us a lot of confidence. But I think it was a team effort in terms of getting him open looks.